Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So overall in the overnight session, the market simply balanced within a range. At this point, heading into the open, we are going to be using the 66.5 to 68.5 area as the micro bull bear zone. If ES is holding below it, it tells you that there is more selling pressure in this market and it could lead to a downside break and a test of 60.75 to 61.75. We have a naked VPOC and gap in that area. And then if we continue to head lower, we have 54.75 to 56 support right below that. And then finally, the major support on the downside is at 50 to 52. So what we do know is that over the last couple of sessions, the market has been balanced in a relatively narrow range. And with the number of econ reports out this morning, the expectation is for a directional move. And where we're trading in relation to 66.5 to 68.5 is going to provide an indication on which way the market could really move. So if we're holding above 66.5 to 68.5, then that could lead to a upside breakout above 71.5 to 73, which is the all-time high, and a move up towards 79 to 81, and potentially even higher because above 73 there is no hard resistance, and at that point we would be in a market that is breaking out above the recent highs. Buyers would be in control, and how high we go is really going to be dependent on the level of volume that we see in this market. So far, over the last couple of sessions, the volume has been really light, and that has really restricted the range potential of the day. But with the number of econ reports out due this morning, and considering that we're heading into a long weekend, we should get a little bit more participation today. So the idea is that we're looking for some directional movement off of the econ reports this morning, and where ES is trading in relation to the micro bull bear zone can tell us which way this market could go. So if we're holding above, it could set up an upside breakout, and if we are holding below the micro bull bear zone, then it could set up a downside break. Now, in order to really get liquidation, we would have to break below the recent low of 60.75 to 61.75 just to confirm the sell side in control. But short term, even holding below 66.5 to 68.5 is sufficient for sellers to gain some control and gain some momentum on the downside. The 60.75, 61.75 is better used as a downside objective rather than a spot to go long, because at that point the momentum and control would be more skewed to the downside, and we may not hold at initial support, and the market may have to go down to the recent low of 54.75 to 56 in order to find some buyers, and there's even potential to test 50 to 52 if we start seeing some heavier liquidation on heavier momentum. So overall, we know that bigger picture, the market has been bullish, but at this point, buyers really need to hold it above 66.5 to 68.5 in order to confirm that the buy side is still in control, and then that could lead to an upside break. So in either scenario, we are looking for some directional movement this morning, and then I think after the first 2-3 hours, the volume could lighten up again, and the best opportunities are most likely going to be in the first hour to two of the market open. So let's keep an eye on 66.5 to 68.5. Let's see where the market is trading in relation to that zone, and use that to establish our short-term bias. Let's be aware of the several econ reports out this morning, and just be careful right around the time that the economic reports are due, which is mainly between 8:45 a.m. Central Time through 9 a.m. Central Time. So the first half hour, you want to be a bit cautious and extra careful. After that, I think we can get a little bit more clarity on direction and some directional movement. And then, later in the afternoon, we'll have to be careful as well, especially if the volume remains light. So those are our main ideas heading into the open. Let's see, where ES is trading in relation to the micro bull bear zone after the econ reports come out, and we'll take it from there.